Hello, my dear students. Welcome to the class of 12th English Medium. The subject is Statistics, Part 1, Chapter 1, Index Numbers, brought to you by Vitan Sir. In my previous tutorial, we understood what is the change of base, that is converting fixed base index number into chain base index number and converting chain base index number into fixed base index number. Now, what we are going to study in this tutorial is certain specific formulas for calculating index number given by different statisticians. What we have been doing till now is we have been comparing the prices of products for different years, but in real life only the prices don't decide the changes in values. Okay, that means just on the basis of prices we can't decide whether this product is useful for us or not, whether the changes in the prices of that product will affect us or not. For example, if I don't like diamonds, I don't care whether the diamonds increase in price or decrease in price. But if I very much like eating rice, then if the prices of rice increase or decrease, that makes a huge difference. We consume around 1 kg of salt per family per month. If the prices of salt increase or decrease, will this consumption change? Obviously not, because doesn't matter whether the price of salt becomes from 20 rupees per kg to 30 rupees per kg, we are going to consume the same amount of salt. Although if the price of the quality of wheat which we are using goes up or down, we may change the quantity consumed accordingly. This means that to accurately calculate the index number for change, we need quantity consumed along with the prices of product. For that purpose, we are going to learn many formulas as enter. Starting with the method of weighted average index number. Now, weighted average index number means we are adding weights to the prices. When I is the index number of different groups of commodities and W is the weight assigned to the same groups of commodities, then index number for these is general index number I is equal to summation IW divided by summation W. Now in here into 100 is not there, because we have already calculated index number in which we have done multiplied with 100. So I is the index number, W is the weight. This method is used when weights are directly given in the question or it is specifically mentioned to use the weighted index number method. So my dear students, when directly weights are given or when it is specifically mentioned, then we have to use this method of calculating index numbers. The practical sums of this we will do in the exercise 1.3. So right now I'm just explaining the concept, the formula and any extra things we should know about it. Next is the method of last year's index number. Now last year is a name of a statistician and it is one of the most important methods of finding index number given by him. Here the base year price is denoted by P0 and base year quantity by Q0. The current year price is denoted by P1. The weight, the W, P0, Q0 is assigned to basic price relative to calculate weighted index number. It is denoted by IL. Do you remember the price relative which we calculated in the very first tutorial, that is P1 upon P0? So the weight of P0, Q0 is assigned to that P1 upon P0. That means P0, Q0 is considered W, the weight in this kind of index number. So when you multiply P0, Q0 to the numerator and the denominator of P1 and P0, just imagine what you get. So that's the index number formula. That is index number of last pair denoted by IL, that is summation P1 Q0 upon summation P0 Q0 multiplied by 100. The trick to remembering this formula is to remember the figure 1000. How? Just look at this 1000. These are the suffixes attached to P and Q in numerator and denominator of formula. So whenever you will be calculating this formula, you will be requiring to multiply P1 with Q0 and P0 with Q0. So how to remember what to multiply with what? 1000. 1000. Okay, I will again explain this when we do the sums, so hold on till that. Next is the method of Pache's index number. Now it is given by Pache. He is a statistician. He was a statistician. Here the base year price is denoted by P0 and current year price by P1. The current year quantity is denoted by Q1. See, in the last year we used the base year quantity. In Pache we are using the current year quantity. So the W, the weight assigned in Pache's index number is P0 Q1 to the basic price relative, and it is denoted as IP, that is the index number of Pache. So IP is summation P1 Q1 divided by P0 Q1 multiplied by 100. See the change. In the previous index number we had Q0 here, and in the current index number we have Q1 here. So the trick to remembering this is that we need to remember the figure of 1101, that is 1101. These are the suffixes attached to the formula in the numerator and the denominator. So if I want to calculate last year, it is 1000. If it is Pache, it is 1101. And the best method of all of them, method of Fisher's index number. In last year's and Pache's index numbers, what we used were the base year and the current year quantities. What the Mr. Fisher, Professor Irving Fisher, has done is that he has developed an index number which includes both these quantities through geometric mean of both. It is called Fisher's index number and is denoted by IF. It is called ideal index number. Remember this, it is called an ideal index number. So Irving Fisher has taken both the quantities, the base year quantity and the current year quantity. He has done a geometric mean of both of them, and he has created an ideal index number. The formula is denoted by IF, that is IL into IP whole root. This is the geometric mean of the last year's and Pache's index number, and sometimes we also use this formula where summation P1 Q0 upon summation P0 Q0, this is last year, into summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q1, this is Pache, whole root, and out of the root multiplied with 100. So this is the formula. When all three are to be found, we use the first formula IL into IP whole root. But when only Fisher's index number is to be found, we use the second formula, because we have not already calculated last year and Pache, so we just directly use this formula to calculate Fisher's index number. It is written here, it is called an ideal index number. Why Fisher's index number is an ideal index number? There are certain points here. The quantities of both base and current years are taken into consideration for calculation here. That's why it is called an ideal index number. This index number satisfy both the fundamental test, time reversal and factor reversal tests of index numbers. These are very important tests, but we don't need any deeper knowledge about it at this point of time, maybe in the future. Just remember this. The geometric mean is considered an ideal average for construction of index number. Fisher's index number uses that. Therefore, it is an ideal index number. This index number is free from bias as it balances out the demerits of the methods of Laspierre and Pache's index number. Also, last but not least, this is considered an ideal index number, and therefore it has been used widely all over the world for the purpose of calculation of index number. My dear students, in my next tutorial we will be solving exercise 1.3 based on the weighted index number and the Laspierre Pache and Fisher's index number. So wait for that. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. I will see you next time. Welcome students to Vitan Sir's Unacount Academy. That's better way to success for you. I am Vitan Vora and I teach accountancy, statistics and social science. You can contact me on my cell number 919426310184. Please give a sub to my channel and also check out my other video playlist which you can see on the screen. Thank you and I will see you in the next video.